Hey, yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Ta1k Podcast. On this podcast, we spell talk with the one instead of an L because on this podcast, we always keep it 100. All right, let's get into it today. As y'all can see, I got the autism awareness shirt on. In April, we wear blue for Autism Awareness Month. Okay, we are in the last days of April, so we are celebrating these last few days of Autism Month. Goodbye to Autism Month. I really do love Autism Month because there's always a lot of activities to do. Schools always do spirit weeks. Dress up in your t-shirts, dress up in your pajamas. The dressed in blue, or you got the puzzle pieces one. I love what their schools acknowledge and honor it. My daughter loves to wear her little autism awareness shoes all the time. They're like just shoes with the puzzle pieces, different color puzzle pieces. Both my son and my daughter got them, but my daughter be sporting them. She loves them. And I love to see all the kids supporting and all the kids interacting with autism awareness and them engaging and loving it. So, yeah, we are in the last days of I'm so sorry. We're in the last days of April. Wrong A month. We're in the last days of April. We say goodbye to Autism Month. Man, it's been a fun month, actually. I am coming up on a year. I think it was a year today or tomorrow. I got to really check for sure. But coming up on the year that I started doing Ta1k Podcast. This is episode 51. We started a year ago. We started off with episode 1. So 50 episodes later, we are here. It's been one hell of a year. It's been one hell of a journey. It's been one hell of a fun year and journey. Appreciate all the people that I appreciated and that I thanked last week because of episode 50. I appreciate the same people over again 1,000 times more because without y'all, I wouldn't be in this position that I am in today. Okay. Yeah, man. Thank you guys again. Happy 50 episodes and counting. This is episode 51. Crazy. Post episode after episode 50, so we're going to see how this plays out. Okay. Yeah, in April. Saying goodbye to Autism Month. I can't wait to see what the future holds for everything else. But I got to wear my shirt before April ends. So I feel good about everything. Okay. All right. So, like I said, my daughter wears her shoes. She loves Autism more. She loves activities, period. Any type of activities are just crazy good for her because she loves to be interactive. She loves the trends. She loves everything. Like she be on YouTube and TikTok learning all the trends. You know, I think I'm getting old. Am I getting old, or is it just that the young world is just way too advanced? Like my daughter's only 6 years old, but yet she's teaching me TikTok dances and teaching me the newest fashion and the newest slang. 6-year-old is teaching me new slang. I don't know how to feel about that. But but yeah, man, I think the young world has not only caught up, but they are more advanced than us older folk. I'm only 29 years old, and even then, I'm about to be 30 this year. Even my 20-year-old cousin, who anytime I say something, I send her a video or whatnot, she's be like, "Where you been at? You're late." That's so that like 2 months ago, so a month ago. I'm like, man, I'm just now getting on to this. First of all, I'm not on TikTok like that. If I'm on TikTok, it's because I'm posting videos and I'm having to be posting videos. I just be strolling sometimes. But I'm not always faithfully on TikTok. I'm always on Instagram, and that's where I find most of the TikToks. And if you're not on TikTok, you don't see it first. So when I'm on Instagram, I'm one of the last ones to see it. And so sometimes I just miss the trend, or I don't see the trend, or I can't find the trend. I don't know what's going on with that, but it be what it be. It is what it is. But yeah, I think the young world is really too advanced. Like I said, my daughter be teaching me a lot of shit, and I guess I got to catch up. Too old, man. I get called old all the time. Even by older people, I get called old because I drink whiskey straight. Room temperature whiskey. Mostly Kentucky or Tennessee whiskey, but Kentucky whiskey, some Canadian a little bit, but mostly Kentucky whiskey. Straight, room temperature. Give me a black. They be like, man, you was an old man, old soul. Man, what's wrong with being an old soul sometimes? I don't know if that's good or bad. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Got my whiskey, got my black and mild, smoke that. Maybe smoke a little chronic. Now, okay, saying chronic does make me old. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Speaking of smoking, also one celebration or one holiday that we celebrated this month in April, besides Autism Awareness Month, besides WrestleMania, besides Easter, it was also 420. Let me know in the comment section, how was your 420? How did you celebrate? I probably know how you celebrated. But how did you celebrate 420? Did you celebrate 420? Did you have a good time on 420? I definitely did, and I definitely celebrated. Okay. Had a good amount of trees there, both edibles and the flower. Okay, I'm not in Colorado anymore, so I wish I was, but because they used to have these shits in Colorado. But not anymore, so just had to settle for what I had to settle for, and I had fun, man. Smoked a good chunk, watched WrestleMania, chilling, eating, snacking a little bit. Speaking of, okay, so for people who do smoke, and not cigarettes, you know what I mean. For people who do smoke, what is your go-to snack after you smoke? Like, you're a candy person, you're a gummy person, Skittles, the Nutty Butters, the Little Debbie cakes, period. Are you somebody who cooks when you're high? I definitely done that before, but I don't do it every time. What is your go-to snack after you smoke? For me, I say, if I'm feeling like I can make it, I don't cook, but I might make me a sandwich, or you gotta heat up like a toaster strudel or something. But my go-to when I'm just being lazy, I just smoke, I just want to eat something right away, gotta be chips, Doritos. At that, Doritos for sure. I can kill a big ass bag of those spicy nacho Doritos or the flaming hot Cool Ranch Doritos. Smash me a whole bag. Salsa verde as well. The sweet spicy chili. I can kill any one of those bags of Doritos. Doritos are my go-to chips forever and always, and I will always love Doritos. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what is your guys' favorite snack to go to after you smoke? Okay. And for, let's take another question up. Like, what is your favorite Doritos? If you like Doritos, answer me. What are your favorite Doritos? Your favorite kind of Doritos? Favorite flavor of Doritos? Let me say that. Okay. We all know the GOAT. Off rip, where you can never go wrong, nacho cheese. Spicy nacho, if you really love spicy, but nacho cheese for sure. That's automatic GOAT. You can't go wrong with nacho cheese. But then let's hear it all. I know we got the Cool Ranch, sweet spicy chili, like I said. Hate that they took away the hot buffalo ranch one a long time ago. Okay, so I've said this, but I've been told that I've been wrong about this. I honestly think the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch are just the newer version of the buffalo chicken or the hot buffalo ranch from when we used to have back in the days. And the light blue bag, I almost say light skin blue bag, but the light blue bag with the buffalo ranch. I think the Flamin' Hot Buffalo or the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch are just the newer version of the buffalo and ranch that we used to have. That's just me, in my opinion. They took away guacamole flavor. Actually, I don't like guacamole, but the guacamole flavored Doritos were hitting. I'm not going to lie. Now, if you dipped the guacamole chips inside some guacamole, that's just too much guacamole, I feel like. Okay. Yeah, let me know what kind of chips you like. What kind of Doritos did you guys like? What kind of snacks do you go for after you smoke? Let me know in the comment section, man. I know it's gonna be a lot of people that do the candy, the gummies, the the lifesavers, the Sour Patch. I don't know what happened to me and my taste buds and my body, but I don't eat sweets like I used to. I used to when I was younger. I used to can kill a bag of Skittles, and not just that little singles bag of Skittles. I'm talking about a nice size bag of Skittles. I used to kill it, especially after I smoke. Kill a big ass bag of Skittles quickly. Skittles and some type of soda, or not soda, so some type of Sprite. I wasn't really drinking soda back then. I am drinking soda like a motherfucker now, but I didn't really drink that much soda. But yeah, Gatorade or something with some Skittles. Used to be crazy. Okay. Speaking of, so if you get these snacks, you got to get them from somewhere. Where do you go? You know, you got the gas stations. You can go to the convenience stores themselves, or go to the grocery store themselves. Go raid your parents' house and steal their snacks. Sometimes I do that. But most of the time, if I do got the munchies, or I'm hungry, or I feel like I need something, I never shy away from going to a convenience store and going to a gas station. I love gas stations. Grew up in Tennessee, so a lot of our gas stations have food in them, or food that comes with them. And so gas station food is fire, in my opinion. I've always ate food from a gas station. I will continue to eat food from a gas station. I don't care what gas station it is. Some are better than others. Okay, I get that. Matter of fact, what are your top 3 gas stations of all time? What are your top 3 GOAT gas stations? For me, of course, I'm going to go in order with it. But first of all, I want to say a real honorable mention, because I was debating on putting this one in my top 3. And people, you're going to talk about me regardless of why I don't have it in my top 3. But honorable mention for me is going to be the one you're looking at right now, Quick Trip. Quick Trip is honorable mention, number 4/number 3 all time on my list. I love Quick Trip, dog. I go to Quick Trip every other day. I give me a nice sub, or I give me a wrap, something. There. First of all, I think I heard, if I'm not mistaken, I heard Cam Newton say this first. So I want to get a credit to Cam Newton, because I want to say like I'm stealing something. But Quick Trip is like the Chick-fil-A of gas stations. Like, hey, how you doing? I get you over here. Hey, no problem. I'm gonna get you down there. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, go down there. He didn't got everybody. Everybody's taken care of. Everybody's super nice. They don't say my pleasure, but everybody's just super nice. Everybody get you going to what you need to be. They don't complain about nothing. They get to know you. The lady that usually that I run into in the mornings when I go to Quick Trip and order me a sandwich, it's like she knows me. She be like, hey, you, like, I haven't seen you in a minute, this and that. Oh, you ordered online today. And then I'm like, oh, I love this lady. Love her. Hate that I really don't know her name. I'm terrible with names. If you were watching, which hopefully I wish you would watch one day, but if you're watching, I'm sorry that I don't know your name. Hopefully I can get to know your name when I go into Quick Trip next time. And I hopefully see you. But, yeah, man, Quick Trip is an honorable mention, but it's not in my top 3. Okay, number 3. This is not local to you or local to Texas, but this is local. If you're in Tennessee area, you definitely know. Surrounding Tennessee areas, you should know if you definitely go to Tennessee. And I don't know if it still exists to this day. I haven't been to Tennessee in a while. Dodge Chicken. Yes, Dodge Chicken is a grocery. There is a gas station. Dodge Chicken is a gas station. Sounds like just a regular food place. No, it's a gas station. They serve gas, and they sell snacks, drinks, beverages, food, all of it. But it's called Dodge Chicken for a reason, because that chicken is fucking fire, bro. Trusting chicken from a gas station is already questionable enough. Except it's a couple of gas stations that are known for chicken, and Dodge Chicken is definitely one of those ones that's known for chicken. Their chicken was good, fire. I haven't had Dodge Chicken in forever. I gotta go back home and give me some Dodge Chicken. Dodge Chicken, fire. The chicken was good. The piece of sticks they made was good. Piece of sticks was off the chain. If you had ever had Dodge Chicken piece of sticks, you missing out. Never had Dodge Chicken, period, you missing out. Now I know that's like a local Tennessee company or local. I won't say local, but mostly spread out just throughout Tennessee. I really never outside of Tennessee never seen Dodge Chicken. So I say if it's still in Tennessee and you go visit Tennessee, go check out Dodge Chicken. Okay, number 2 for me is one that I really only seen in Colorado. What was it? Colorado, close to the Kansas border, maybe your New Mexico areas. Come and Go. Yes, Come and Go. You heard it right. Come and Go is a gas station that serves a lot. That serves food and beverages, serves pizza and everything. The reason why Come and Go is number 2 on my list is because of what I just said, pizza. Come and Go has to be the best gas station when it comes to pizza. The best, hands down. I don't care. Quick Trip, phenomenal. I love their pizza. They cannot touch Come and Go. I've tried pizza from a lot of places. We got the Hunts Bros. A lot of people that make their own pizza, and 7-Eleven pizza they have nothing on Come and Go pizza. No gas station out there. I don't care who you are, where you are, prove me wrong. No gas station out there has better pizza than Come and Go. Come and Go has the best pizza, which is why they're number 2 on my list. And they have good drinks. They are cheap with everything they have. The pizza slices, they always, and you know what, they have crazy deals. Like a piece of slice is usually maybe, $2 or whatever, a buck some change. They'll be having deals where you can get 2 slices for the price of one. Buy this slice of pizza for $1.89. Get the second slice of pizza for 10 cents. Dude, they were good. And then they had make your own milkshake stations. But when you make your own milkshakes, the ice cream you can pick was real Haagen-Dazs ice cream. So you pick your Haagen-Dazs ice cream, you pay it all, and you make your own shake. It was, I do miss Come and Go. I'm not going to lie. I do miss Dodge Chicken. Don't get me wrong, but I miss Come and Go like a motherfucker. I miss it. Now, the number 1 spot for best gas station there is top 3 GOAT gas stations. Number 1 for me is Buc-ee's. Now, I get it. You can say that's not fair because Buc-ee's is really not a gas station. It's low-key Walmart. But I'm still going to name Buc-ee's. What can I say bad about Buc-ee's? First of all, gas. Usually gas is cheaper than most. That's already a plus. Knowing that you're going to be busy all the time, you have over 50 to 80 pumps. So everybody gets a chance to get gas. A lot of people don't even get gas. They just go for the activities inside. And that's just outside that I'm talking about. Just the gas. There's a lot of pumps outside, and there's a lot of parking, and it's a lot of space, and you can get in and out. Now, going inside of Buc-ee's, first of all, you're flabbergasted. Why is this gas station so huge? Especially if you go in a nice, decent time, around 12, 1 o'clock, where they are a little bit off of breakfast, but serving lunch and dinner, and some shit is going on, some activities are going on, and you watch. And you listen and you learn and you smell food and you get hungry. But, dude, going inside, first of all, the food is fantastic. The brisket, oh, my God, to die for. Brisket sandwiches, anytime that I go to Buc-ee's or anytime that my mom goes to Buc-ee's, anytime that my dad goes to Buc-ee's, anytime that my sister-in-law goes to Buc-ee's, anytime that my wife goes to Buc-ee's, anytime that anybody goes to Buc-ee's and they be like, hey, I'm going to pass the Buc-ee's, I'm automatically like, get me this, give me that, give me this, give me that, 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 give me this. Automatically. Okay. And especially the brisket sandwich. Definitely say, give me a brisket sandwich quick. The club, woo! Their club sandwich is fucking fire. Can't get enough of the club. Ever since I had it there one time, the club has been real fire, real good. And I love the club sandwich. I can eat that all day. Okay. Their drinks, real cheap. You can get you a extra large, 2 extra drink for like $1. Their ginger ale always seems like it's fresh, like somebody just changed it. Like just changed it. They have beef jerky that they make there. They make in-house. Their treats. I'm not a sweets guy, but they make fudge. They make their own fudges and their chocolates, and it looks good. I'm just not big on candy or sweets like that. Okay. The turkey sandwiches, the burgers, the chicken strips. Anything about Buc-ee's, their food is fantastic. Fantastic. You can never go wrong with anything. You can't go wrong with anything in Buc-ee's. Choose whatever you want in Buc-ee's, and you are going to love what you got, and you're going to love eating it. Your mouth is going to enjoy it, and your mouth is going to thank you for choosing some food from Buc-ee's. Telling you Buc-ee's is where it's at. Okay, and most importantly, if you've never been to Buc-ee's, I say they're spread it out now. There's some in Florida, so I think it's one that's coming in Tennessee, one in Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. A lot in Texas. That's where they really came from. One in Oklahoma, if I'm not mistaken, as well. I can't tell you for the other ones outside of Texas, but for one in Texas. Ladies, I already know y'all are big on this. We're road tripping. When going on a road trip, especially with your man, husband, boyfriend, wherever, going on that road trip, you need to go to the bathroom. And you will stop everything and everybody in your tracks to go to the bathroom. If you needed to make the road trip in 8 hours, you don't care. You will stop the car for 30 minutes to find a good bathroom. You will go into 2 or 3 different bathrooms because one is nasty, one looks bad, one smells awful, one has shit on the walls, literal shit on the walls, and so much and so forth. So you hesitant, especially as the husband, as the man. I understand. We're kind of like, please God, let this be a good bathroom, because guys, we don't care. We just trying to go. We stand up and pee anyway, so we just got to pee. Go. If we got our shit, we do find a good bathroom, but most of the time we don't, and we don't care. But going back to the point of why Buc-ee's is number one, the bathrooms are forever fucking nice, clean, and smell good. One time I went to a Buc-ee's. And it was packed in that bathroom. And when I say packed, it was packed. It was a line to use the stalls. When I say, I usually try not to backdoor a stall, especially for the shitter. But I had to go real bad. I saw a dude come out, and it was my turn. I was waiting in line. The dude came out, and the janitor was right there waiting. Went in there for 30 seconds. Did this clean. All right, so you ready? I'm like, what? Go in there. It's like nobody was even in there. Buc-ee's bathrooms are always motherfucking clean. That's why I love Buc-ee's. I don't panic when I go stop at Buc-ee's because of the bathroom, because I know they're gonna always be clean. My wife loves Buc-ee's bathrooms. Like, she'll say, "Ooh, it's a Buc-ee's." Of course, we stop for the food. We stop for the activities that might be happening, and some of the sales they got going on. They sell merchandise. It's really good, but the bathrooms and the food is what gets us, and that's crazy. Okay, so Buc-ee's is number one on my list. So top 3 for me. Honorable mention, I said Quick Trip. Number 3, Dodge Chicken. Number 2, Come and Go. And number 1, Buc-ee's. Okay, Dodge Chicken because of the chicken and it's so good. Come and Go because of that pizza because it's so good. And the milkshakes. And then Buc-ee's because the food is good. The vibes are good. The people are good. The bathrooms are good. Everything is good about Buc-ee's. Okay, those are my top 3 GOAT gas stations of all time. In the comment section below, let me know what are your top 3 gas stations of all time, GOAT gas stations of all time are. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Still can't keep talking about I still can't stop talking about WrestleMania. Because of both good and bad. The night one still gets me. Night one still has me in a chokehold because that was the best night, and I feel like I got cheated on night 2. But somebody that I feel like got more clout. I think he had clout before coming into this, but I think he got more clout as this unfolded for him in his match, and that's Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, I believe in Joe Hendry. Like, dude, I was already singing his song before the Royal Rumble. Okay, I was actually liking him because of the song. And I seen before the NFL season started last year, who was I forgot, one of my friends told me about it, and I was just like, huh? Like what do you mean? And then I looked at ESPN, and then they was interviewing Jamal Williams, the running back, and he was just like, say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. And he's like, I'm just like, who? What is this? And so I started watching a little bit. Didn't know he was on TNA. I thought he was actually on the WWE roster, but he's on TNA. And he made an appearance in the Royal Rumble and just made an appearance in WrestleMania. Phenomenal for him. This is getting him over a lot. Now, this is what I love about the Joe Hendry experience right now. Okay. The Joe Hendry experience that I love right now is that he's not a WWE. Now, I know, I if I'm not mistaken, I know like TNA and I think another wrestling federation, they kind of merge together. But not merge, but they work with each other. Right? And so what I think now is Joe Hendry is in the best, he's in the best era when it comes to wrestling and what he's trying to do. A lot of cats back then couldn't do what Joe Hendry's doing, being on TNA, showing up at the Royal Rumble, and showing up at WrestleMania. And yes, they probably had a chance to do it, but not at this magnitude where Joe Hendry is on TNA but getting a big ass pop at a WrestleMania show. A big ass pop. A lot of people wasn't going for that back then. And so Joe Hendry, I think, is going to change the world of wrestling as far as maybe I don't have to be strictly on WWE to get that pay-per-view viral moment. Maybe I don't have to just actively be on the WWE roster. But maybe I can have some ties, some mild ties with the WWE. Okay, and we go through that. Right? But yeah, Joe Hendry is changing the game of wrestling. The game of you don't need to be on WWE. You don't have to be a superstar to get your viral moment. You can be somebody who is entertaining. That's what it is. It's entertaining. His theme song is entertaining. Him himself is entertaining. Can talk on the mic. Can make people smile. He gets the crowd engaged at all times. That's what we want to see, and that's what we like. That's what Joe Hendry does, and that's why he's one of the greats right now. And the fact that you are not on a complete WWE roster and you still are able to get the pop that you're getting, and you really can appear on what you want to appear right now, because I feel like Triple H trusts and loves him. You got the respect of Randy Orton. Did you see Randy Orton's face when they played Joe Hendry's music? How he was reacting to the crowd, like, oh, y'all really like this dude. Y'all really like this guy. And at the end of the match where he held up his hand, but then he gave him an RKO. First of all, Randy is Randy. Okay. I've been watching wrestling for years. Okay. And I remember when I was deep heavily into it, when I started as a kid, Randy Orton was, I want to say baby, but a baby into the WWE. He was a young cat. He was the young buck, the young man. And legend killer, and he was causing hell. I remember that. Now he is well respected in his right as a WWE superstar. But I remember back then to where, man, he's always played the evil villain role. Always. He's played it so much. We love that you, like, if you're not out doing some crazy shit, you're not the Randy Orton that we know. Randy Orton is always into some shit. And that's who we grown to love. That's why I feel like this is going to be so funny watching a heel Cena versus a babyface Randy Orton, because it just don't seem right. It don't seem right. I feel like I'm in 2008, but in reverse. And this is kind of scary, and I don't like this. No, I don't like it. But yeah, Joe Hendry. The crowd, the reaction that Randy Orton got, or the reaction that Randy Orton had, looking at the crowd, listening to the crowd, having that match, seeing probably a good match for him, the way they took everything and, taking his finishers and, the way they interact with the crowd, the way they was doing, I think it was good for Joe Hendry. And I think Joe Hendry earned the respect of Randy Orton. And if you earn the respect of Randy Orton, I think Randy Orton's one of the guys that's in the WWE that has so much clout within it that he can pretty much get anybody to get up in there. So yeah, Joe Hendry is changing the game. Joe Hendry is one of the top guys in wrestling, period. And I don't think WrestleMania was his last time being on there on any big stage for WWE. And if you think about it, when he came to the Royal Rumble, got eliminated. When he came to WrestleMania, he did lose. I don't think it's going to be long enough until we see him have a victory in the WWE match. Maybe that's illegal and he can't do that. I don't know, but I can see it happening. I want that to happen. Hey, rank him up, man. Hopefully he can be on WWE 2K. I want to see that. All right. So, speaking of WWE 2K, I still haven't got the game yet. I'm being lazy. I'm not going to lie. I am being very lazy, but fuck it. But I am still playing NBA 2K. NBA 2K is my shit. I've always played NBA 2K. NBA 2K has always been a part of my life, a majority of my life, and I always love playing it. I get it every year for some oddly reason. I just keep getting it and buying it and waste my money and complain about it. But it's been fun, man. One thing I kind of had an idea, especially playing last night. I had a small idea that I wanted to talk with you guys about. People who play NBA 2K, you guys know that it is a ranking system from ranking you as you play part games and as you play rec games. Specifically rec is what I want to talk about. So when you get ranked, and you get ranked from pro to baller to, you know how it is, right? I think we should look into, you want to make it a little bit interesting. I think we should look in the ranking system of 2K, and that should give you an award. So, you know, you got I know it's baller and I know it's pro. Baller, pro, if I'm not mistaken, is rookie or whatever. I gotta see again. I really don't know off the top of my head. But I feel like, let's just say, for the hell of it, let's just say everybody starts off a rookie, right? So I feel like if you are a rookie and you go to the rec, park is park. So we leave the park where it is. So if you go to rec, I feel like if you are ranked like a rookie, you should not be able, or if you're going to play rec, you can play rec, but you only play with other players that are around your rec system. And y'all play at like a outside park, 5-on-5, or you play at a high school gym with barely a crowd in there. And the more you rank up, the bigger the gym gets and the bigger the audience get. So let's say you're a rookie on there, you in the high school gym, you don't really get that many people. You move up to baller, and then once you get up to baller, okay, you're in a nice size. Let's say the rec gym that it is now, you're in that nice size rec gym with a limited crowd, not that many crowd that pop, and then you become a pro, and then like, okay, now you're starting to see more people, and you're in a bigger gym, bigger nice arena, a nice little. You know, have anybody been to University of Dayton? Like kind of that arena, like it's big enough, but it's not Ohio State, right? Then if you become the Hall of Fame, I think this purple is Hall of Fame. Then if you come there or whatever it is, the highest level, then you're in a big time stadium playing rec games. And you're around other players within that rank system. So I feel like it would have better competition as far as people playing it around their own rank, because sometimes I do get tired of getting mixed in with if me being at the top and I'm mixed with somebody who just made their guy yesterday or they just got the game. It's not fair, man. And so I say that's what I would think. Let me know in the comment section, tell my 2K players, what do you think about that logic? Hopefully y'all fuck with it, but if not, who cares? Okay. Last night, if you missed it, last night was round 1 of the NFL draft. Okay. Everybody knows who was picked number 1. Cam Ward. With traces of this man right here behind me, Steve McNair. He does look like he could be a Steve McNair type of player. Hopefully, man. Hopefully we can get him to the Super Bowl and possibly win. But it's not going to be this year. But, hey, if it does, that would be cool. But Cam Ward was drafted number 1. Okay. Cam Ward was drafted number 1. 2 was Travis Hunter, and 3 was Abdul Carter. I'm happy as hell because we needed a pop. Cam Ward is a good pop for us. Great pop. Did anybody see, and this morning, did anybody see his press conference? Warren Moon surprised Cam Ward and gave him the permission to wear the number 1. Fantastic. That's going to be cool as hell. And that's awesome. Thank you, Mr. Warren Moon, for gracing not only him, but us as fans with the presence of seeing the number 1 out there for the Titans organization. Now it's not the Houston Oilers, like how we used to see them, but it's still that, it's still that organization, and we wear those throwback uniforms sometimes. So thank you for gracing us with the presence of seeing number 1 on the field for a Tennessee Titans uniform. But yeah, man, I'm happy. I'm happy that we got a quarterback for the future. Hopefully he comes in, and the worst case scenario, you do better than Will Levis, and that is not saying a lot. Okay, now it's unfair to Will Levis, I will say, because Will Levis did. He has the potential of being a good quarterback, but you got drafted into a shitty situation already. Okay, we just got done trading one of the best receivers in the league not too long ago. Okay, trading one of the best receivers in the league. The year after, our offense was so up and down. Tannehill kept getting hurt. Malik Willis, we drafted Malik Willis because Malik Willis had a good pro day and he threw a ball so far off of his back foot that everybody thought he was the next thing popping, right? So we got Tannehill and we got Malik Willis. Everybody wanted Malik Willis. Tannehill was still the best man for the job, and he got into it with, my job is to play quarterback and not mentor nobody. That ruffled a lot of fans' feathers. I'll say that. And people was calling, really for his job. They wanted Malik Willis, but Malik Willis just wasn't that good enough. And I seen Malik Willis start and play in person, and we ran the ball so much because you didn't depend on his arm. So, with that, you had Malik Willis and you had Tannehill. They was going through it all, and then here comes Will Levis. A good quarterback from Kentucky in the SEC. He thrived in the SEC. And then Tennessee buckled down and said, okay, we're going to take a quarterback. And took Will Levis. And Will Levis came into the most shittiest situation because, first of all, your head coach, Mike Vrabel at the time, didn't want you. A lot of fans didn't know who you are but tried to trust in you because we gave up on Malik Willis and we gave up on Tannehill. Dude, it was just too much. Will Levis came into a shitty situation, and I hope he's out of Tennessee. I hope he doesn't stay in Tennessee and be a backup, because I would love for him to be a backup, but it's just too much. It's just too much. Let him go. Let him walk. Because you're just going to feel some type of way. Fans don't really fuck with him anymore either. So I would definitely say Cam Ward is coming to a better situation right now. Number 1 overall pick, quarterback. We know you're going to play. You're not the number 1 overall pick, and you're not going to play. Right? So we get to see a new era of Tennessee Titans football with Cam Ward. Congratulations to Cam Ward, number 1 overall pick from 0 stars coming out of high school. Okay. From a guy who has 0 stars himself, I will tell you, that is amazing and inspirational to see. Somebody with 0 stars coming out of high school, going to college, leap of faith, transferring to Washington State, that's where I literally had the chance to see Cam Ward, was at Washington State, putting in work on motherfucking Oregon. I'm an Oregon fan, and your boy was putting in work on Oregon. Okay, and I mean Oregon still got the better because he's a better team, but Cam Ward was that guy. And coming out of college, well, when he was done with Washington State and they was talking about him going to the draft, I was like, dude, man, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be a good underrated pick, underrated prospect. Somebody's gonna get something good out of him. Then when he decided to come back, say I'm gonna come back for a year, but I'm gonna transfer a portal, I instantly was like, Oregon, please, Oregon, please, Oregon, please. And then I saw really a little bit later on, that's when we recruited and signed Dillon Gabriel. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so glad Dillon Gabriel had the best season, probably of one of his best seasons in his collegiate career. I'm glad for him, and I'm happy he put up those wins he did. I'm happy he had the season. He had me on ups and downs this season, and I loved it. But I wanted Cam Ward over Dillon Gabriel. I was never sold on Dillon Gabriel. I never was sold on Dillon Gabriel, and I tried to be, but I just couldn't. Yeah, man, I wasn't sold. But Cam Ward is somebody that I wanted to come to Oregon. If Cam Ward would have came to Oregon instead of going to Miami, bro, I think we would have a championship right now. But it is what it is. I'm super happy for the kid, man. University of Miami. He put University of Miami back on the map. Cam Ward is a warrior. Cam Ward is a dog. And, man, I just can't wait to see what happens with Cam Ward and the Titans, man. And being close friends, you can say better, but being real close friends with Shedeur, man. Shedeur and Cam Ward are cut from the same cloth, man. They both eat, they both compete, they both are highly competitive individuals, and they both want to win. Okay, different paths, but they both want to win. All right. Speaking of that, okay, let's clear the elephant in the room, or speak about the elephant in the room. We know, man. Johnny Unitas, Golden Arm Award winner, the nation's top underclassman quarterback award. That's what that is. And 2024 was Shedeur Sanders, and Shedeur Sanders did not get picked in the first round of the draft. Now, blasphemy, yes. Understandable? Yes, I get it. And I probably know why it was done. But it's still blasphemy. Now, with that being said, do you think Shedeur Sanders is overrated? Why do you think Shedeur Sanders is overrated? I don't think he's overrated. I just think that he just misunderstood. For somebody with the confidence that he has, the arrogance that he has, the swag that he has, man, Nobody tried to complain and bash Baker Mayfield, Cam Newton, man, quarterbacks that came, even though like Andrew Luck didn't have the swag or the confidence out loud, he still went out there like he was the best thing popping, and he was, and nobody complained about him. Johnny Manziel, when he was in college and doing the shit that he was doing, nobody complained about him. Everybody was trying to help him more than say anything. Man, look, I say this. Like Johnny Manziel, like Baker Mayfield, like Cam Newton, those guys at some point in time in college had got in trouble. Okay. Not trouble like, just almost jeopardizing your whole talent, but some type of trouble that they got into to where it was talked about on the news and it was really misjudged from the news. And then once media gets to the people they halfway listen. So they're just going to take one word, one sentence, and they're going to run with it. Oh, Cam Newton stole laptops. Okay, not really, but if you think that, whatever. Johnny Manziel was drunk, drinking and driving. He struck somebody. Like, wait, huh? Baker Mayfield told another player that his mom said, okay, nah, that's just too much. Like people are saying this shit, and this shit was getting out of hand. Okay, but Shedeur saying this, never been arrested, never in trouble. If he's so entitled and he's a spoiled brat, a spoiled kid, why haven't you heard not a now offensive lineman from Jackson State, from his high school, from Colorado, complain about him? Saying, he yells at us too much. And no, he takes whatever beating that the defense gives him on any level, and he gets up and pats his O-lineman on the head and say, hey, we good, next play. You never heard a receiver complain about Shedeur. You never heard a running back complain about Shedeur. You never heard a coach complain about Shedeur. You never. A coach that he's played for, not assistant coaches on other teams that never been in this position. A coach that Shedeur has played for, you never heard them say one bad word about Shedeur. You never heard a receiver say one bad thing about Shedeur. A offensive lineman say one bad thing about Shedeur. Running back, one bad thing about Shedeur. And yet, people make narratives about Shedeur as in he's he's too arrogant. He's entitled to whatever he thinks he is. He's not who he think he is. He thinks it's a popularity contest. He thinks that no, y'all are putting those narratives too much on him that are not true. And then you're gonna look stupid when he goes into the league, and hopefully he goes to the right system and thrives and wins. Hopefully wins the Super Bowl, and then looks at y'all and say, "Ha ha." Only reason that I just know Shedeur, I'm not gonna say don't care, but he's not mad about Cam Ward because they really are good friends. Now, they're super high competitors. I bet you Shedeur's like, man, I want to go one. Or, like, if it was me, if I would have had it, I would, like, they're going to argue back and forth, which is what you want. That's what friends do. They uplift each other by talking shit. Or, like, they do them. Especially men. But I know he's happy for Cam Ward. And so, dog, I just don't see why people are. First of all, don't over exaggerate Shedeur not being picked in the first round either, because coming in, it was either are you going to pick Cam Ward or are you going to pick Shedeur? Really, I think the same would happen if Shedeur got picked by the Titans number one. I think if Shedeur was the one to get picked number one, then we will look at, okay. Cam Ward is not. We will be looking at Cam Ward not being picked in the first round, because clearly you saw all the teams that didn't pick that after Cam Ward. They was really looking for skill positions. This draft is skill position ready. These skill positions are ready to go this year. Okay, it's a lot of names that we got to look for. Before I get into that, in the comment section, let me know. Is Shedeur overrated? If you think he is overrated, why is he overrated? I don't think he's overrated. I just think he's misunderstood. And I think he's going to be good in the league when he gets to the league. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, going into tonight, Fridays, round 2 and 3 of the NFL draft, it's the notable names out there that I still think we need to look for. Of course, Shedeur, Jaylen Milroe, Quinn Ewers, Cam Skataboo, Devin Neal, and Cobee Bryant both play for the University of Kansas. Devin Neal is the running back, and Cobee Bryant's the corner. Devin Neal is probably the most underrated running back in this draft. You're going to talk about Ashton Jeanty. You're going to talk about Cam Skataboo. You're going to talk about Henderson from Ohio State. Okay, you're going to talk about a lot of these cats that are coming out. But Devin Neal is a tank. Devin Neal is like, I look at Devin Neal as like a more built, tough, not built, but a more tough Alvin Kamara. Like, Alvin Kamara is more shifty than Devin Neal, but Devin Neal is definitely that type of caliber player. Look out for Devin Neal in the draft. That's one guy I say, not even in the draft, just look out for him in the NFL. I hope Devin Neal goes to the right system, and I think you put him in the right system, that he's going to excel, because I think he's a good running back. And one name that I'm going to say, of course, we had Will Campbell. Congratulations to Will Campbell going to the Patriots. That was well-deserved. And then we had Booker from Alabama. We had a couple of cats from Texas. Shout out to all them guys that got picked from the offensive line. Definitely some dogs. You need dogs if you're going to be in the league, especially at tackle and guard. You need some dogs. Now, this is one guy that I say that nobody's going to talk about really out loud, but I definitely love who he is. And I won't lie to you. Thank you. NCAA had me, the video game NCAA had me kind of finding a lot of players. And I found this one player. Only reason I went to this school was because my little cousin goes to the University of Cincinnati. But as I made my quarterback and put him on the University of Cincinnati, I noticed this one lineman, Luke Kandra. If I'm saying your name right, please. I'm sorry. Luke Kandra was a guard, if I'm not mistaken. He was highlighted on his NCAA as one of the best guards in the game, and of course in college football in real life. I know he's not talked about. I know a lot of people not going. If you're not talked about in the media, not a lot of people look at you. Not a lot of people know who you are, right? So this is my opportunity to probably help him get some eyes on him, and maybe by the time this episode released, he's already picked in the second or third round, which I think he is second or third round worthy. Luke Kandra is a tank, okay? Playing NCAA and playing my quarterback on that game, of course I saw him. But then I literally was watching highlights, and I saw him on Instagram playing, and I watch his highlights on YouTube. Dude is a tank. Dude is a monster. His pulling game is crazy. His down blocking is crazy. He is a day one starter if you put him in the right system. Day one. Okay, offensive linemen are easy to pick and come about, but they're also hard to find the all-pro linemen, the offensive linemen. It's hard to find them, but it's easy to come into the draft and just pick a lineman that's going to be good for some years for you, and at least win you a championship. But it's hard to find those all-pro. Luke Kandra is an all-pro guard in this league right now, okay? If you put him on somewhere like the put him on the Patriots with that offensive line. Help that offensive line out. Put him on the Chiefs. I mean, they lost a couple of pieces. I think him on the Chiefs will be good. Put him on I don't know about the Ravens. Ravens maybe. Jaguars maybe. Man, it's so many places I can say put him, but definitely look out for Luke Kandra. I think he is a certified dog in the offensive line position. I hope he gets picked. But yeah, Cobee Bryant with a C. Cobee Bryant is a lockdown corner from University of Kansas. Definitely say he's one of the best corners in the game. One of the best corners in the game. And I say check him out. All right. In the NBA playoffs, I know, okay, first of all, before y'all say anything, I still stand 10 toes down, and I still stand on my argument by saying I don't take game one of any round series. I take it serious just because I just want to watch some basketball. But whoever wins, I don't be like, oh, the series is over. Oh, this is that. They dominated. No. Now, saying that, I still believe in that firmly. But I get it. I get it with Memphis because, dude, I had so much faith in Memphis. Cause I'm just like, man, it was just game one. Game two, lost. I was like, okay, we coming back to Memphis, right? We're going back to Memphis now. Let's win there. And Memphis was beating their ass. And I was like, yeah, come to Memphis. What happened, Memphis? What happened? What happened, man? What happened? Tell me what happened, because I have no idea what happened. That series is over now. It's game 3. It's already 3 games in. Memphis is down 3-0. Even if they win game 4, it's just no coming back. You can't win in OKC. Okay. That's really, I just can't believe Memphis, man. Memphis is crazy. Boston is doing their thing. The Warriors and Rockets series, somebody's going to fight. Somebody is going to fight. I just pray that if you're going to fight now. Get suspended this one game. It's crucial that you don't get suspended right now. I hope not. I don't want you. I'm not encouraging fighting, and I'm not saying, oh, I want to see a fight. No. But the way that the tempers flare up and the way that the tension's going, I just think somebody's about to throw them hands. It's gonna be very, very funny. It's probably gonna be Draymond, but we're gonna see what happens. Okay, somebody's going to throw them hands. But it's going to be one of the best series in the first round. And I say Warriors and Rockets going to be a great series. Denver and LA Clippers I knew that was going to be a great series. I just knew that was going to be a great series. I still got Clippers winning that one. If they win game 3, then it's going to look tough. Well, I mean, not game 3. If they win game 4, it's going to look tough for Denver. Because going down 3-1, you can win back in Denver, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So that needs to happen. We got to see what's going to happen with that series. The Cavs probably are just going to sweep the Heat, more than likely. Cavs look more ready this year. Pistons had a tough loss to the Knicks recently. Last night. I'm glad that the Pistons are good, and I'm glad they're doing some noise. I just don't see them winning this series. So, yeah. All right, in the comment section, let me know who you guys think is going to win these series in the first round. I got Clippers beating the Nuggets. I got Lakers beating the Timberwolves. That was a good game too. I think Lakers are going to probably win 3 in a row. I got OKC beating Memphis. And I ain't gonna lie. At first I said I got Golden State beating the Rockets, but what happened after the last game, we never know. Now they're going back to San Francisco. You got home court advantage right now because if you win the next 2, it's kind of in your favor. But this up in the air for me. I don't know if it's going to – I don't know. I'll get back to y'all next week about that. Actually, no, it's no next week because they might be over by then. I'm going just because I want to see Lakers and Warriors. I got Warriors beating the Rockets in 7. It's going to go 7 games. Actually, in 6. No, it's going to go 6. Celtics are winning that series by far. Cavs are winning their series by far. I have to see what Milwaukee is going to do. Because if Milwaukee lose another game, it's over. Back-to-back seasons or back-to-back seasons, first-round exits for you? I used to be scared of Milwaukee. Now I'm just like, shit, I'm scared of Knicks more than I am Milwaukee. I'm not even scared of Cavs. All right. Yeah, let me know in the comment section who you guys got in all these series and what's going to happen. I can't wait for it to happen. Okay. Finally, it has been announced today. Dustin Poirier, if you are not a UFC fan, it is okay. I hope to change that in you as I'm becoming a bigger UFC fan. To all my UFC fans, Dustin Poirier just announced he will have a retirement fight at UFC 318 versus Max Holloway. Okay, let's see. Sorry, guys, I wasn't prepared for that one. Let's see the date. Okay, so July 19th. July 19th in New Orleans. Oh, I might can squeeze to go to that one, maybe. We'll see there, brother. All right, so Dustin Poirier is having a retirement fight against Max Holloway for the title in New Orleans. July 19th, 2025. This will be the third minute between the two. The first time the title was on the line in their rivalry, but now the title's on the line again for this final one. It's Holloway versus Poirier 3. I will be watching that for sure. Say the date, July 19th. I can't wait to watch that. As a matter of fact, I didn't even look it up for today. I don't even know if anybody's fighting today. Let's see. We got Fight Night on ESPN Saturday. I don't think anybody's boxing, but even if they are, if anybody's boxing, let me know in the comment section. Anything going on this weekend with fighting period, let me know, and let's have a fun and safe weekend, everybody. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining me on a draft week episode. Okay, we are in the middle of the NFL draft night 2. Rounds 2 and 3 are tonight. Let me know who you guys are waiting to see, wanting to see, how it's going to be. Can't wait to see what happens. Okay, thank you guys so much. Y'all already know who I am. I am Zay for Life, and Zay for Life is out.